Vanakkam and hello. This video I'm going to do it in English because I want to share some of my experience as a mom and also as a volunteer in US school systems for many years. I thought of sharing my experience. And also I thought that this could help many other non-Tamil speaking families also if I do it in English. If you have a kid who is going to start their schooling in US, or if you live in any other country, you are planning to move to US and you are looking forward to knowing more about the US school system, this can help you a little bit. I have two kids. One is a high schooler right now, and another one is a middle schooler. Both of them are born here and they have been raised here. Since day one, they started their schooling here. I have been a big part of their learning, and I have been volunteering in many of their school activities, and I am an active participant in their PTO, parents teachers organizations. Just because I have this, even though education, or teaching is not my job, regular job, it's not my regular job, but I always have a passion to learn more about this, how they teach everything from the beginning, what are the strategies they use, and um, what are the ways they use different than in our Indian school system and all. I was so curious to learn. So I have been closely watching that, and also I have raised two successful learners who are doing their schooling here in US. This one, I'm just planning to take this as a series, so I can just share small part of the school system. We can start from the kindergarten age kids. The motivation for this kind of posts came from my best friend Malini. I want to thank her because her daughter Sahana is going to start her kindergarten in the upcoming fall, 2021 September. And she asked me, Selvi, you can talk about this. Like many moms like me can benefit from your experience. So I want to thank you, Malini, for the motivation behind this. I really enjoyed it, and I have so much to share with you. First, like if you are a working parents, if both of you are working parents, you would have already put your kid, it may be your first kid or second kid, you would have sent them to full day preschool already. So your kids will be having that kind of a full day routine, the schedule, what to do. They would have been trained very well by this time when they start kindergarten. Or if you are like kind of one of you is not working, you are staying full day with your kid to raise them at their very young age, you would have sent them for half a day preschool. Anyway, any kid who starts their kindergarten in US, they all will have some kind of experience, prior experience of schooling, like how they have the setup, like okay, from 9 to 9:30 circle time, 9:30 to 10 craft time, 10:30 to 11 like kind of reading time. Like all these schedules have been really introduced at their very young age itself. When you send your kid out to either a daycare, or many daycares have preschools in their building itself, so whatever it is, they may have some kind of experience for the routine. So it shouldn't be a problem for your kindergartner. If they are going to start their kindergarten, it shouldn't be that basic part, won't be a problem at all. Only difference is they are going to go to a big building, because this is going to be an elementary school. Always like preschools and daycares, they function in a very small buildings and stuff like that, and also they would have seen only their age small toddlers and preschoolers. And this is a elementary school, and it's going to be like every town has like one or more than one, up to like 4 5 elementary schools in their town, because depending on the population of the town, every US town has many elementary schools for each part of their town. That is a very good system here. So it won't be crowded, and it depends on your school goes to an elementary school depending on which area you live in, that within the territory of which school you are residencies, like that. So almost all these schools, even though they just function in different buildings, all these elementary schools are coming under the same administration. There is only one school district office, and the administration, school superintendents, and all those staff are there. There will be one middle school, one high school, but the elementary schools, they have really they have done a very nice job of like separating it, making it convenient for all the residents of the town who live in different parts of it, and the younger kids also have to like kind of they should be given like every comfortable transportation and learning and everything they need. So you will be notified which school you will be invited actually to register your kid. Like from January itself, they start. There will be announcements from the school district office, or you can just reach out to the school district office. Okay, where can I send my kid for the kindergarten? I have a kid this age. His age is this much, and I'm going to register my child for starting their kindergarten, like that. And there is a policy that it differs from the state to state. I think even if we live in United States, the cutoff age will be different from state to state. For example, some states have that the kid should be 5 years old by the summer, by August, or by the particular date of September before the school year starts. And different states, like some other states, they have kind of, okay, your child should have completed 5 years of age in June itself or in August itself. But it will be only like very little difference. But they make sure that only after completing 5 years, fully completing 5 years, a kid could be eligible for the kindergarten. And that is a very good one, because there is also a screening system. Like you can ask for it, or they offer it. I don't think it is a mandatory, but if you want, you could ask for screening, and they just test your child. It's not kind of like making them to sit down and like in all our Indian movies, it comes like, okay, there will be an interview for a parent, interview for a kid. It's not like that at all. They just have the kid in a very playful atmosphere, and they just give some games, some like kind of art stuff, craft stuff. They keep talking. The experts who can assess when the child is playing or having a conversation, they can easily just assess the developmental stages and developmental skills of the kid, okay, socially, emotionally, and academically. So this is like very good, amazing system here. So that gives you an idea already, like if your child needs some support in certain part of the developments, like it's not like they are behind in something. It doesn't mean that way, but they can help you as parents, like, okay, your child is kind of a little bit shy, or she's kind of doing this work very good. That means like her learning style will be this way. Like all those tips that those experts who assess the kids, they can share with us, and or we can focus on certain areas like how they interact with other kids. That's called social skills. And if they need like more social skills, they will give us some tips. Okay, you can have play dates like this, you can put your kid in activities like this that can improve their social skills. Or if they are kind of anxious about trying something new or going to a new new building or new classroom, new people, that anxiety level, it's called like emotional skills. If they struggle in that area, They will also give you tips, and you can also share all these things with your child's kindergarten teacher. And they have all other resources at school, like therapists, and like, for example, some kids may not have enough vocabulary to have the age appropriate conversation. So for that, they have somebody called speech therapist, they can help, and psychologist is there always. And so it's all for like making every child successful. It's not like no child is like born, we have that kind of all those myth, like that child is born like intelligent or born smart, or it's not. I don't believe in that. And whatever I have seen in US school system also, there is no such concept here. They think that every child, if the child is given the needed support and the resources, every child can be a successful child, and no child can be left behind. That is the policy here. And they also work towards achieving that goal of bringing every kid successful in the school system. So when your child starts kindergarten, these are all the basic things you will be knowing. If you have not tried anything like this, there is some kind of screening and stuff which can give you additional information. All those you can try, ask for all these things which are free, completely free. You can reach out to the school superintendent office, and they will definitely help you. And once when they start it, like the building will be big, and there will be other big kids, first graders to fifth graders. So when seeing all those things, you may be anxious too. How my child is going to kind of get used to all these things? Will she be okay? Will he be okay? All these worries are very normal for every parent, especially if you are sending your first child to kindergarten. But believe me, it's going to be a beautiful and funful journey, not only for your child but also for you. In kindergarten, there is nothing to worry about any like reading, math. The kid should know this much letters, they should know reading, they should know math. If they know something, if they are already introduced to all these things, that is amazing. But even if they don't know anything, it's not at all a problem, because that's what they are going to teach in kindergarten. Mostly everything is a fun filled activity for them. They want to teach everything in a fun filled way. Like there are two kinds of kindergarten. One is half a day, another one is full day. Full day is nothing but like 6 hours or 6.5 hours. Half a day is like 3.5 hours. It depends on which town you live and which school your child is going, and what kind of programs, the kindergarten programs available in your school districts, all those things. In some school districts, we saw, because of the budget cut in the town where I live, when my daughter started kindergarten, they had two programs. One is half a day, another one is full day. For the full day kindergarten, the parents had to pay for the like half of the day, because that is something extra. The district didn't have enough fund, so they wanted the parents to pay little amount for paying the staff who are staying for full day to take care of some kids whose parents want them to do full day kindergarten. But both are kind of almost the same. There is nothing like your child is going to lose anything just because if you decide to send them for half day kindergarten. They make sure that when they all go to first grade, they all are going to go to the same first grade. So they make sure that every kid is becoming eligible for that, is up to that learning level when they are in kindergartners. So what were the basic things you need to know is no worries about school at all. The teachers will be like a very flexible to meet with you to talk about your kid. And the one thing as a parent you need to do here in US is don't be shy to talk or to discuss about any issues with your child's teacher. Only when you speak, they are going to definitely help you. They will guide you what can be done. For example, if you send lunch from home and your child is not eating at all, it brings it back every day. So you talk to the teacher, like then she will help you, or the school system, the administration will help you to talk to the child and to make sure whether they eat their lunch and stuff, and why they are struggling to do that by themselves, all those, even from the small thing to big thing, like they are teaching some alphabets and your child is not interested. When you want to try that at home, they send every day, the teachers send all the notes about what they teach and what you can do to help your child with the learning they are doing at school. So just follow the ideas and tips given by your teacher, and then don't miss any activity happening for which you are invited as a parent. That is the one thing I want to say. You may be busy, you may be working, but try to make sure that you are available. That is going to be a lifelong memory for both you and your child. They celebrate it like in that such a way here, including the families as much as possible with the young kids learning. So, for example, they may celebrate a Valentine's Day. They may have a small party at school. They are inviting you. Go, do something. And if you want to volunteer, volunteer for that. The more you involved, the more your kid is going to be successful. And another one is like don't put any pressure on them. I have been seeing that, and especially with our Indian families, like they all start all these competitiveness from very young age itself. Okay, what that kid is going to this class, this reading class, that math class, and what if my child stays behind if I don't send her to that class? Don't think in that way at all. You have plenty of time, and your child is going to explore everything here, and then you will come to know the which subject or which area your child doesn't need help and which area she or he needs help. Only after watching them for few years, like kindergarten and first grade, you will come to know clearly about their weaknesses and strengths, and then you can decide what classes they need, what classes they don't need. Until then, being a parent, like you can learn or teach whatever you want to with your kid, with the teacher, whatever the teacher is sending you, the resources or the paperwork, you can read and enjoy. And another thing I want to tell you is like reading and all, it's going to start like the kid has to read by them himself or herself. There is no such thing they are going to put any pressure from the school in kindergarten. They will slowly, gradually, they will teach that, and then only they will expect accordingly. They will teach alphabets, they will teach numbers, and they will ask them to do a lot of crafts and drawing, and then like they take them for field trip, like to some kind of like pumpkin picking, apple picking, or visiting a farm, like that. They have that in their curriculum. So when they do that, if they need parent volunteers, you sign up for it. That is going to be really a great memory and an experience for both you and your child. So, like this, kindergarten is not only going to be a beginning of some wonderful journey for your kid, but it's also going to be a wonderful beginning for you as a parent to watch your kid growing amazingly. I hope the tips I shared with you in this post are helpful to you. If you think that I have not covered anything, and if you still have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to answer to all your questions regarding this. I'll see you with some other nice topic about the US school system in my next video in this series. Thank you for watching. Please share and like and subscribe to this channel for bringing more useful contents for many families. Thank you. Bye.